Trade and travel started because I was lazy, honestly. So when I first left my job, I joined this, it's called almost like a remote year, but it was for professionals. So we traveled around the world and we would go stay in one country at a time. So my first country was South Korea, and then my next country was Thailand, then Vietnam. Then I kind of left the group and went to Australia. But the thing was, while I was gone, the people in the group started asking me to teach them how to trade. And they kept asking for all these little coffee dates. Like, Teri, can we go to coffee? Teri, can we do this? And the truth is, I don't like coffee like that. So I finally said no. Okay, I didn't say it like that. I was like, okay, let me think about it. I was nice. I was really nice. I decided to put together a class so that I wouldn't have to do all these coffee dates. And I said, hey, we're going to get together at the local WeWork. Actually, I think it was a different co-working space, but it was a co-working space. I said, I'm going to do one class for you guys because so many of you guys have asked me. So did a class there and put together a presentation. It was intro to the stock market. Basic presentation. So did it, looked at their faces at the end, and they were like, we love it! Ah! And the cool thing is, though, I liked it too. So that was the part that kind of got me, because I didn't think that I was going to enjoy teaching, but it was a subject I was so passionate about that it just kind of came out. Like, it poured out of me. I wanted them to learn. I wanted them to get it. And then I just enjoyed it. But at the time, I still wanted to be by myself. I was like, you know what? That was a one-time thing. I'm glad you guys liked it. But they asked me to do it again. So I did a second version, and this time I was even more passionate. Well, I taught them one, though. I got to make sure that they're actually going to make money. So in Vietnam, I did another class. All the while, what I didn't know is that I was posting pictures about it on Instagram. And my friends in the States were starting to see my Instagram pictures. And so they're seeing me travel to all these beautiful places. They know that I'm affording it because I'm trading full time. So I get back home, and so now they're like, oh, we know you're going to do a class for us. It wasn't even a question. It was just, we know you're going to do one. Okay, get it together. Let us know. So I did a class here in the States. I did it in Dallas, and 71 people showed up. And that's when I knew, okay, this is a thing. And I had just heard a webinar where someone said, you don't have to have your whole course together in advance. Just let them know at the class that you have a course. And if anybody buys it, then you know it's something people want. So at the end of the class, I got my little courage together, said I have a class teaching people how to invest in the stock market. And y'all know 2 people signed up. That's how Trade and Travel started. So the class started with 2 people, and they had paid me, and I just said, I'm going to give them the best that I've got. And slowly, each month, it seemed like another person wanted to take the class. So this was May of 2018. And so by October, I had a full curriculum together, and I said, you know what, I'll just offer this as an online course, and let's see how many people come. We had 30 people sign up. And so you don't know how excited I was for those first 30 people. I was like, oh my God, 30 people want to be in this class. So that's end of 2018, come into 2019, and it starts growing and growing and growing. I do some podcasts, I get on the radio, a couple other partners start telling people about the class, students start making money. Now they're seeing their gains and they're showing it to other people. By the end of 2019, I had over 1,000 students. And now it's almost the end of 2020. I have over 3,500 students who have taken the Trade and Travel course. And over 600 of them have made it into the $1,000 in a day club. So it's just grown like crazy. From 30 students to 3,500. When I hear the stories of my students, I know that this is God and not me. I truly know that this is something that God wanted more people to know about so that they could build wealth. And He just used me as a conduit. Like, how do I get my people to build wealth so that they can go out and impact the world? Well, I'm going to have Teri teach them. And once they learn, they're going to be able to build this wealth and start changing the world that they're in. And I can see it happening. So I see it in Ebony, who even while she's going through treatment, she's able to trade. And she said it's giving her motivation. I see it in my other students who lost businesses during COVID, but still are excited and able to prosper because they're actually making money even during a down time. I see it in other students whose husbands have gotten furloughed or laid off, but now they're the breadwinner because they know this new skill set that's keeping their families afloat. So I'm seeing that this little thing that I thought, this knowledge that I had that I was going to keep to myself, is now like a seed that is growing like trees in other people. I'm just planting seeds and they're growing, and that's what I know my purpose is.